Alright guys, today I'll be traveling from Dubai United Arab Emirates to Addis Ababa. I've actually been on this plane, on this flight several times, but today it's actually very different because I'll be leaving Dubai at 5:10 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll be getting to Awah, Cameroon at midnight. Usually when I fly this route, I usually leave Dubai at about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and then get into Addis Ababa at about 7 a.m. and then leave from Addis Ababa to Douala at 9 a.m. Addis Ababa time. But now it's different because we'll be getting into Douala at 12:30 midnight, right at midnight. Unlike getting to Douala around 11:30 in the morning or getting to Douala around 12:30 or 1:30 in the afternoon. But like you all know, I've been on Ethiopian Airlines several times. I've flown their aircraft several times. Today we're flying the wide body aircraft, the Boeing 777. I think it's dash 300. I don't know, or 200. We'll find out when we get on board. And but from Douala, or from Addis Ababa to Douala, we're actually going to be flying the Boeing 737, the Max, and you know, Ethiopian Airlines, because if they use large aircraft, there's always line, like you can see right behind me. Boarding is taking place right now. People are actually already in line, getting ready to board the flight to Addis Ababa. So let's go and see what this experience is going to look like. So come on guys, follow me. Let's get on board Ethiopian Airline to Addis Ababa. Come on, let's go. Alright, so I'm actually getting on board Ethiopian Airlines. I'm leaving here from Addis. We're leaving for Addis.
Yes.
From Dubai International Airport. You know. Alright, so it's boarding time. Heading now to the aircraft. Let's go to Addis Ababa. Let's go on board Boeing 777 of Ethiopian Airlines. Alright, so I'm finally on board Ethiopian Airlines. Okay. As you can see, it's boarding time right now, so people are actually already boarded. The plane is fully boarded. They're actually just going to their seats. Let's go and look for our seats, or my seat. My seat today is going to be 29. Sorry, seat number 29L. 29L. Alright. Let's go and get my seat. Alright, so we are taxiing right now. We shall be airborne shortly. The flight time is 3 hours 30 minutes from Dubai to Addis, and then we're going to have a short break. Should give us enough time to change our plane, and then from Addis to go to Douala. The transit time is going to be about 2 hours thereabout, so that's good enough time since Addis Ababa airport it's big but not too big. That's enough transit time. I'm also happy that we are also taking off on time, which means catching connections is not going to be a problem. So it's already taxiing right now. So far the crew inside will be nice, but I've noticed something with Ethiopian Airlines. Their ground crews are usually not free. They are very rude. I don't know if they are just so overwhelmed with work or they don't like their job, but most of them are usually not the best. But I've noticed that the crew inside, the hostesses, for the most part from my experiences, or from my experience, they're usually very nice. But let's see how this hostesses will are going to look like, or their behavior. We shall be having lunch about What about when? Is it want to dinner? I think it's dinner. We shall be having dinner about 45-50 minutes into the flights, and then shortly after that, we will be able to get some little nap, maybe 2 hours, and then begin our initial descent. Yep, so I think that's for the most part. We shall be flying at 37,000 feet. The pilots. This aircraft just actually flew in from Addis this afternoon. He had about 1 hour and 30 minutes ground time, change of no, not change of crew. He brought in the same crew anyways. 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes to crew, and then board the new passengers. So we are the new passengers. We're going back to Addis. Right, let's go and fly. Alright, so it's dinner time. I actually got chicken, and rice. We have bread. And I got apple juice. Oh, hey, look at who we have there. We just landed in Addis Ababa. Abeba. All the way from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. And where are you heading to now? Where are you going now? Ah, you're from Cameroon. Okay, I'm also going to Cameroon. So we'll be on that same flight. Alright, I'll see you shortly. Alright, so we'll just arrive here, and we have to get now on our next flight to Cameroon, and then we'll take it up from there. So I'll be right back with you guys when we get board, or walking you guys through that. So the essence of me doing this video, again, I'm gonna say this because a lot of people don't know that there's some, because Cameroon has 2 flights, or Ethiopian Airline has 2 flights going to Cameroon on a daily basis. They have the morning flight and the midnight flight, or the evening flight. So I'll be getting on the evening flight today, and I'll be heading to Douala. First, just want to let you guys know that we landed safely and we are right here in Addis Ababa. Let's go check out what the procedure is like to continue all the way to Douala, Cameroon. Come on guys, let's go. Alright, my favorite location once I get to Addis Ababa. As you can see, I'm on ground here at Addis Ababa from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. You can see a lot of planes already on ground. It looks like they are around the time when most of Ethiopian flights land, and then they get ready to get off to different destinations overnight. So we are right here on ground here in Addis Ababa. Alright, please let me know in the comment section how your flights into Addis was or is like. But now let's go and explore, or let's go and get on our connecting flight to Douala. Come on guys, let's go. Okay, right outside the Boeing 777-300 of Ethiopian Airlines. Wow. You can see also a lot of people actually coming out and going to get on the bus. See the bus behind me? Once you get out of the plane, you walk from the plane, then you get to this one that connects to their terminal. So let's go to the terminal. Alright, so see the bus. So once you get off the plane, you get on this bus, and then this bus brings you now to the terminal. This is arrival. That's arriving terminal. You can either use the elevator, the stairs, or the lift. I'm just gonna use the stairs. Get my extra daily steps requirement, use some exercise. So you can either use the elevator, the stairs, or the lift. So I decided to just use the stairs. Once you get here, once you get inside the terminal, you have to go through some form of, you have to pass your bag through the security system again before you go to your gate. Right, that's for all arriving flights. You just put your bag through the security scanner. I guess that's just so make sure that you can account for everything that's coming to the country. All right, so once you are also, just make sure you look to see if you're arriving or if you're in transit. If you're arriving, if this is your final destination or you're in transit or you're transferring. So you can see behind me, it says arrivals, and it's also going to give the direction for transfers, visa on arrivals, and other things. So today we'll be heading towards the transfer direction. Ethiopian Airline also offers visa on arrival to some countries. So if you have a very long connecting time and you want to go into the country or into the town, obviously spend some time at the hotel, just check to make sure that your country is eligible for their visa on arrival program. Alright, so let's continue. So Addis Ababa International Airport may not be very large in terms of surface area, but I can tell you it's one of the most busy airports in Africa, given that Ethiopian Airlines is Africa's most successful airline or Africa's #1 carrier. When you're arriving in the evening, it's always congested because flights are coming from all across the globe and flights are connecting to different parts of the world. So when you arrive in the evening, please do make sure that you check your connecting time in order not to miss your connecting flight, as it can be very common in a very, very busy airport like this. Always make sure you check the monitors for your gate, and always make sure you also check your connecting time. Today my connecting time is just about an hour, which is too small given that given the circumstances, so I really have to hurry up now and go to the gate. That's very important. Once you get here, again, like I said, it's very busy. You can see it's always like this, always crowded at this time of the day. I really haven't traveled here in an earlier part of the day to know if this is how it's always, if it's always like this. But however, each time I transit through Ethiopia or Addis Ababa, it's usually in the evening, which is their connecting time, and that makes I always be this crowd. All right, so let's go and check the monitors to see what is my gate. So I'm traveling to Douala tonight, and actually my flight is at 10 p.m. and right now we are already at 9:08, and I will be leaving from gate B5, Bravo 5, heading to Douala tonight. Alright, so B5 is our gate. As you can see, we're heading towards the gate.
Once you get on the bus, you're going to get here and you walk through the stairs up there to the aircraft. So I'm right in front of the aircraft that will be taking us to Douala. Remember, the main difference between the late night flight and the flight during the day is that the flight during the day usually goes with larger, usually goes with wide body aircraft like the Airbus A350, the Boeing 777-200 or -300. But the night flight, I guess because the volume might be lesser, it goes with the Boeing 787, the MAX. That's a much smaller aircraft. So that's the aircraft I'm going to body tonight. Listen, it's a Boeing 787 dash 8 or okay, dash 800. Yes, it's a smaller version of the Boeing 777. Once more, I'm right here in Addis Ababa, and I am heading to Douala, Cameroon, using Ethiopian Airlines new additional flight to Cameroon. Remember that this flight is very new. Before, Ethiopian Airlines only flew to Cameroon once a day, but now they will bring 2 flights. One that leaves between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and the other that leaves at about 10 p.m. in the night, like now. So this is actually the one that leaves about 10 p.m. in the night. I've been on the Ethiopian Airlines several times to Douala, but this is the very first time I'm actually going to be on this airline, on this route, or on this aircraft getting into Douala at midnight. Alright, let's go on board. Alright guys, so right now I'm getting on board Ethiopian Airline Boeing 787 MAX -800. This is actually the smaller aircraft that goes to Douala, Cameroon. Come on guys, let's go on board. Let's go to Douala. You don't use the gate after that, you can test, get into the plane of part of the next. Going to my seat. My seat is 25 Bravo. I'm flying economy tonight. Alright, so I'm finally on board. And like I told you, it's a much smaller aircraft. Very few people are on board. It doesn't look like it's a full flight, that's a good thing. Unless otherwise. But you can see I'm on board. And depending on this 3 hours, 30 minutes thereabout flight to Douala. The midnight flight. My very first time flying to Ethiopian Airline in the night, or flying into Douala in the night. I'm used to flying into Douala about 9 a.m. in the morning, get to Douala either 11:30 or go through to Korea evening. I get to Douala around 12:31 in the afternoon. But a night flight, that's actually the first time. Again, like I said, it's a very new route. They just added this route to their services. I guess it's because it is the manager. Alright, let's go. Guys, I had to come to the bathroom. I was so mad. We got on the plane and we started smelling cigarette. One of our fellow passengers has actually just smoked and then flushed it or threw it in here. So right now I had to call the attention of the crew so that we can make sure that this plane is safe for us to fly. I don't know why people would do something like this, get on the plane and smoke. That's just madness. Like, I really don't know why. And the guy is standing right behind me. It's just terrible, unbelievable. That in the morning day somebody would come to the plane and actually smoke inside the plane. You know, just went to the bathroom, went to that place is actually smelling cigarette now, and he actually put it right in here. Anyway, we're working on the crew to make sure that safety measures are taken in place. Please don't smoke when you get inside the plane, please. For no reason should you smoke when you're inside the plane. Alright. Alright, so I got chicken again. The meal is a little bit different this time around from what I got the other time. This is chicken and Mister. As compared to the other time that was chicken and rice. Alright, so I just had a little bit of the ice cream and tasted the food. It was nice, but like you all know, whenever I'm flying into Douala or flying into Cameroon, I don't eat food from the plane.
just because I saved my stomach for that our delicious Cameroonian cuisine. Alright, actually I'm flying about 12 o'clock. I'm flying to the country about 12:30 a.m. so probably get out there around 1. Still, there'll be roasted fish, or real roasted fish, right? Smoked roasted fish, or smoked roasted fish, and some soya, something better for me to eat. So I'm not gonna be eating this because in the afternoon, obviously, I was gonna be eating food and air. But now it's midnight. Yes, I'm still gonna reserve my stomach. Get home, or when I get to Awah, I'm going to get something delicious to eat. You know, Cameroon is rated as one of the top countries with the best food in the entire world. Of course, Cameroon is between the first 5 countries with the best food. And I said no, Cameroon is actually the best. Like number 1. I don't want to say between the first 2. I'm saying it is the best. We have a lot of delicacies ranging from Nole to Fufan Hero, Korean Hero, Fufan soup. Oh my goodness. Bobolo, Kati, Ekosipudi, just to name the rest, Koki, Kwakuku. So we just have a lot of food. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people will eat food in the plane, like finish everything when they are going home, when they are going back, when they go to Cameroon, especially if they are living in the diaspora. So for my guys in the diaspora, you might want to cheat and pick up from my technique and actually reserve your stomach when you're going home, because that's what I'm going to do. Well, that's what I always do. So reserve that stomach so you can go eat something delicious. Alright, once more, main thing I've realized on this flight that I didn't like is that there is zero entertainment system. That part of it I totally did not appreciate. Okay, so we just arrived Awah International Airport, and what do I have to say? What are my likes? What are my dislikes? Obviously, I have to say them. I just did not like the fact that there was no entertainment system on board. We arrived about 2:10. We arrived at 12:30. That's midnight a.m. I'm a little bit sleepy. It's been a long one for me, but well, I'm happy to be home. Very happy to be home. Let's go head out there. Alright guys, so I'm heading out now. And I'm here. Awah. Yeah, I come. Awah. Alright, so finally here. I'm home. What did I like about the flight? I really did like the fact that the food was nice. Alright, that's the aircraft that actually brought us from Addis tonight, the 737 MAX. I guess it's just going to make a U-turn now. Deboard on board and then head on straight back to Addis Ababa. Alright guys, so I'll bring you guys more information about this flight. Just so you know, Ethiopian Airline now does operate 2 flights on a daily basis in Cameroon. Alright, I'm home. Come on guys, let's go.